Should we trade McDonald's? Do you guys want to do that? Trade a stock we don't know? Just say fuck it, let's go. I think this is gonna go lower, but I'm fucking just putting my chart hat on, which is not a very good hat for me. I don't know shit about that hat. It's not down much. It was here 6 months ago, so I don't like to buy stocks that gap down and they're here 6 months ago. If anything, I might want to short it. I don't know. Buy Shkreli. Nah, Jace, it's fine. You know, they'll learn. They learn the hard way. I don't care. I want them to. I need them to lose money. I mean, if they don't lose money, I can't make any. So. No, I didn't see that almond. That sucks. Rip. So the biggest restaurant company in the world has a little E. They met my friend E. I used to say that in prison. I used to go to guys and be like, hey, you want to meet the homie E? Like, who E? E. coli. Because guys would make their own food in prison. It was so gross. Like, they would use they gave us an iron, and like, we'd use the iron to make grilled cheese. It was just like gross, you know? I ate it anyway. But, the, I'd like go to guys and be like, oh, they're eating some like homemade jail food. I'm like, oh, yo, you fuck with Sal? The homie Sal? Like, who's Sal? Salmonella. Oh, salmonella? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll fuck with that. I love salmonella. All right. Quarter pounder sickens 49 people. Eee. One death. Damn. Onions and beef. Oh, man. I never get the onions. It tastes gross anyway. No, my mom literally banned me from McDonald's. She was like, you have to stop eating McDonald's. Dad died of a heart attack. And, you know, I've been pretty sloppy with my eating. And, I'm like, okay. So I listen to my mommy. I love my mama. And I stopped eating McDonald's about a month ago. Replace it with Shake Shack. But I never get fries from Shake Shack, so. I think you get sick of E. coli right away. Yeah, she's okay with Shake Shack. She just thinks McDonald's is really gross. Shut up, kitty. Oh, yeah, shut up. Oh, shut up. Are you crying, Mama? Are you crying? What's wrong? Are you sick? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I hope you're not sick. Let me get you a little bacon. I know you like bacon. Oh, you like bacon. Yeah, the it's more open than you think. It's not all concrete and like walled in forever. You guys, that's haram, okay? Haram is haram. We don't do haram. Well, there you go. Pigs are gross animals. That was the theory. I'm like, man. Okay, so McDonald's has 24 billion of PP&E. Some people like to say that. Some idiot in my channel the other day was like, McDonald's is worth a lot with the real estate. I was like, oh yeah, yeah. You looked at their balance sheet. You stay up on that. You stay up on that. Yeah. You talk to their CFO. Oh, yeah. You know what? You're right. You're right. Ah, mashallah. My Muslim brothers. Marhaba, Shkreli channel. No, 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 yeah, yeah. I'm not a musician, but like there's a what is it? There's a specific scale. It's like minor second, minor fourth or fourth flat or something like that. Wallahi. No gooning allowed. I mean, it's weird to be scared of the truth. It's like, hey, there's a smart guy that talks a lot about biopharma and he's telling you that this thing's not going to work. I don't want to talk to him. I'm scared. He might convince me to sell. He might convince you to sell. You should be happy. No. I made up my mind. I'm going to die with this thing. Man, this is a stock market. You're trying to make money. That's it. And one of the ways to make money is by keeping the one money you do have. And not losing it to some scam. No, I have to prove everyone wrong. I'm right. Well, you're convinced you're right? Yes. So you can't talk to a guy that is convinced you're wrong because he might convince you you're wrong? No, I'm right. I'm sure of it. So why can't you talk to the guy? He doesn't deserve my time. Okay. Bismillah. I'm eating bacon while saying Allah. I'm going to hell. Oops. Please forgive. Please forgive. I fucked that up right there. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, being a convicted felon is, something that's definitely true for me. But President Trump is a convicted felon, and their head scientist is about to be a convicted felon. So, I also do have a long experience in biopharma. I designed a lot of drugs. I've talked and gotten investment from the biggest and most successful drug investors. My drug company is still publicly traded that I started. you know, when you commit financial fraud and everyone makes 7x their money, it's bad. Don't do that. Don't do that, guys. Please don't. You make them 4x, 7x, 8x, 11x. Don't do that for your clients. Make them 10%. Safe way. People hate it when they multiply their money a lot. Give it to somebody that's going to grow at 5 or 10%. That's better. As opposed to the guy who's going to take chances for you. Fight hard to make you money. It's funny, we were on the, getting these guys on the stand, some of my former clients. We were like, okay, so you're upset with Mr. Shkreli, correct. And you made 4 times your money, correct? Correct. Okay, you're going to give the money back? No, what are you talking about? No, what do you mean? What? It's my money. Well, you said it was a fraud. Well, you should give all the profits back because there's not your profits. Just keep your original investment. And we got to distribute the rest of the profits to the victims. The fuck? We all made money. Then how are you a victim? The judge stopped that line of questioning. They did not want that. That's what they said. Irrelevant, Mr. Braffman. Jury, disregard that. Disregard that. Don't bring that up again, Mr. Braffman. You know that's irrelevant in how you win the case. Stop trying to win the case, Mr. Braffman. I really don't like that. Well, listen, if you lie to somebody, I get the argument. If you lie to somebody to manage their money and you lie about it while you're managing their money and they still make a lot of money, I don't think that's a good thing. Okay. 7 years. And again, I maintain that I did nothing wrong. I did not lie. But even if that were the case, you know, life's not fair. I've been blessed with a lot of good stuff, so I take a L. It's cool. I think the haters don't like that I also, you know, take it in stride. I'm like, all right, whatever. Jail's jail. I'll live. Look, I beat most of the charges, so they way overcharged the case. When they overcharge the case, it's hard to defend every charge. I would have beaten every charge if I could. Not exactly, Charles. Not exactly. It's more complicated than that. But you're on the right direction, but it's a little more complicated. I mean, I know my blessings. I have some natural blessings, if you know what I mean, ladies. Then I've got intelligent blessings. That's what I meant. Intellect. Very large intellect. And a great sense of humor. I'm not facially disfigured. It's all great blessings. I'm sure they could get Vivek on something. So, I was born in America. A great, great blessing. I'm healthy. I have a great family. Those things are priceless. I'll do a little jail time. Shit. Billy Joe, that's called privilege. That's different. Oh, man. Trump. Zuck. Palmer. Wow. That was something. Yeah, we might need the Alex Jones reboot. We might need to cleanse that with the Alex Jones.
Instead of looking up to Thomas Jefferson or looking up to Nikola Tesla or looking up to Magellan. I mean, kids, Magellan's a lot cooler than Justin Bieber. He circumnavigated with one ship the entire planet. That's destiny. That's will. That's striving. That's being a trailblazer and explorer. Going into space, mathematics, quantum mechanics, the secrets of the universe. It's all there. Life is fiery with its beauty. It's incredible detail. Tuning into it. Unlock your human potential. Defeat the globalists who want to shutter your mind. Your doorways to perception. I want to see you truly live. I want to see you truly be who you are. I don't want my progeny who's coming, my unborn grandchildren and great-grandchildren, to live in this nightmare system these control freaks have created. That's why I don't care about my own life, except I want to continue to live to fight them. That's why I don't have fear. I only have fear of myself and my flesh and not being up to the challenge. And I ask you to look in the mirror and ask yourselves, what are you doing in this time of great challenge? What are you doing to unlock minds? Once you unlock a mind, once you unlock somebody, then they can unlock their soul.
Let's fucking go. All right, McDonald's, the greatest restaurant company ever made. Mickey fucking D's, billions served. What a business. 80% of the business. What's the franchise percentage? Pull that up, Jamie. Franchise percentage is 61% franchise and 38% company owned, Joe. Okay, so it's almost half and half. It used to be 80-20. It's damn near gotten to be half and half. So 60-40. Revenue flat year over year. So what do we want to pay for no grower that just got E. coli? Just got the coal. You know, J. Cole, I'm going to give you some E. coli. E. coli. Yeah, Mounjaro is going to mess up McDonald's, right? Okay, cash flow. I did include depreciation, I think. So cash flow is below net income for some reason. Not good. CapEx 628. Wow. So free cash flow, $1 billion this quarter. Is McDonald's seasonal? It's a restaurant. It should be seasonal, right? Yeah, it's a low discount rate. I agree with that. That makes sense. I don't know if it's that low, dog. You can buy bonds for 5.5%. They have debt. I'm using the Godel terminal to very quickly do my work here. So fast. And I could even just use Godel to export all this data, but you know, it'll only take a second anyway, right? Not afraid of punching some numbers in. Okay, so they grew a little bit the quarter before. Make sure you sign up for Godel Terminal if you have not already. All money goes personally to my pocket. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let's get the $10K out. Whip it out. Boeing. Boeing fucking up the whole game. Fucking the whole game up. Oh, market's open. Hey, stop that, Charles. Oh, you have a discount code. Okay. Damn. How'd you get a discount code? I thought you were trolling, bastard. They should have never approved you. Yeah, I'll just wire some more money. Where are we at now? 106, right below the fucking limit. 106K. Yeah, I'll send in another 100K or something. No, Charles, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just trolling you. Like, how'd this fucking guy get a discount code in my system? Like, oh yes, now I know. Now I know. All right, Mickey D's pretty stable out here in the open. Small rally. Is there hope for us baggies? There's seldom hope for baggies. Baggies typically, well, you're going to be holding the bag for a while. Whatever bag it might be. ENPH, Enphase. I don't know anything about Enphase Energy. I can't know everything. Imagine if I knew everything about energy like I know about pharma. I can't tell you the truth, man. The fuck would I know about that? Nobody's that fucking knowledgeable. Yes, the geothermal currents in the shale region of western Texas. I can know. ASX soon. Don't worry, Phil. It's coming, dogs. Oh, we did look at Enphase. We looked at their stupid inverters, right? So they had a bad quarter. Not surprising. These guys had were a shit show to begin with. Yeah, I recall being skeptical. I could be wrong, though. Maybe I wasn't. How'd their revenue come out? $380.9. Eesh. A little light. How about guidance? Any guidance? Yeah, 360 to 400, not great. But, you know, lapping a really bad quarter, so. There's a whole bunch of, yeah, ASX biotech. It's not that bad. It used to be considered a meme that everyone laughed at, but every now and then you get a decent Australian biotech. Earnings are very important for pharma, yeah. Now, if you don't have a drug approved, earnings are less important. So some biotechs don't even hold a quarterly conference call. It's like, oh yeah, clinical trials are going, you know, but even then they report their losses at least. Really sad story here about this 14-year-old boy, Sewell Setzer III, texted his best friend. Spent months role-playing with this emotional bond, talking to this conversation with this bot. Mild Asperger's. He said, I think about killing myself sometimes. And why the hell would you do something like that? So I can be free. Free from what? Free from the world, from myself? Don't talk like that. I won't let you hurt yourself or leave me. I would die if I lost you. And maybe we can die together and be free together. Yeesh. Sad, man. Yeah, it's super sad. Don't know what else I can say there, but yeah, really tragic and terrible. I don't think it's the company's fault or anything. I mean, okay, here's the McDonald's last 3 years. They've grown revenue a very small amount. I mean, the kid is troubled. I wouldn't say dumb. Troubled. Very troubled. And yeah, there'll always be troubled youth, and that's sad. Yeah, I agree. It should not be a blame game. You could blame the dad for having a gun. You could, if you sit there and blame everyone all the time, it's just not going to be too useful. Okay, food and paper costs. They break down the cost of goods here in the K. So they have food and paper. So you actually get a really good sense for it. Payroll and employee. So they spend more on the food and the paper than the people. That's interesting, isn't it? And the people cost more than the rent. You'd think rent and occupancy and all the other costs would be the biggest one, but no. It's really high margin for what they do. Insane margins. I'm putting all these columns in the wrong place. Kramer's going on an oil rig? That's pretty cool. I didn't know anything about Wall Street bets. I don't go there. I'm banned from there. Russian ADRs. That doesn't sound too smart. Poor retail investors, man. They want it. They want it so bad, but they banned the king. They banned their father. The son struck out against his father. A tale old as time. And the father says, "Forgive him, Lord, for he knows not what he does." And it is prophesied that the father will return. But then the father says, "But yea, for you have told me you do not need me, and I am to be banished." To those guys, it's like a full-time job. I had a PR guy, basically, who he's like, "Give me your password to Wall Street Bets. I want to post something." I was like, "Okay." He's like, "Just trust me." I'm like, "Okay." And he posted something like promoting, I don't know what the fuck he was promoting, but promoting somebody or something. And it was apparently against their rules to promote something or something like that. Pretty stupid. Okay, so growth for McDonald's is pretty touch and go. In fact, the company-owned restaurants haven't grown at all, basically. Send a message to my team. What my team? I don't know who to send a message to. I don't know those people. It's like Twitter. I was banned from Twitter for 7 years by social justice warriors. These guys are worse than them. I've been banned on Wall Street Bets for 2 years. But again, why do I give a fuck? It's a channel for losers. X I care about. Twitter I care about. There's a lot of people in there. Somebody smart on Wall Street Bets. They're all sitting there like, "Michael Burry, I'm like him. He's autistic. He's the best trader on Wall Street." Meanwhile, there's guys on Wall Street making more money than all of the Burry funds, all the funds that Burry has from clients. McDonald's was super expensive to begin with. Like the whole market's super fucking expensive, man. All these large cap stocks, like what do you do with this shit? Who wants to own this? I want to buy a no grower at 30 times earnings? Get the fuck out of here. If you told my street homies, okay, yeah, you know I have them, street people. If you told my street people, hey, let's start a business together. They say, okay, Martin, that sounds great. Or I say, I'm going to sell you a business. They say, all right, Martin, I got all this drug money, but what you trying to sell me? You know, I'm trying to rinse my drug money. I'm trying to, flip the script. Take the street money and make it legal. I said, okay, I got something for you, Playboy. I'm gonna sell you this business. They say, okay, what the business? And I said, all right, it's a restaurant business. They say, oh, I like that. Tell me more. I said, well, it doesn't grow, so it makes the same amount of money every year. And they said, all right, at least it's consistent, right? I said, yeah, it's consistent. It's not gonna grow a lot. And they said, so it must be cheap, right? I said, yeah. So it makes, let's say, 100,000 a year. They said, all right, I can work with that. That's my range. That's my size. And I say, I'm going to give it to you for $3 million. I said, oh, okay. But it's going to take me 30 years before I even turn a profit. I said, well, yeah, technically with the discounting, it's more like 40 years, but what do you think, dog? Guy would take his gun out and say, Martin, if you ever come to me again with some motherfucking bullshit like that, but that's what people in the stock market are like, oh yeah, this is a good deal. Sometimes you got to put your street hat on. Ask yourself, is this really rational? Just because somehow it's been normalized? What up? Yeah, it's on my GitHub. It's recommendations.xlsx. Yeah. They'll often ask you for the origin of the funds if you try to do that at a casino. But yes, it's not such a bad idea. I wouldn't use that trick exclusively. To me, ML means machine learning, all right? Moxie, you silly, of course. I made the stream for you. I'm just kidding. Or make sure Moxie's husband doesn't think I'm trying to do something slick before I get in some beef. I don't want it. I don't want it with him. Get my ass kicked. No, I didn't mean it. Ow! 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 She's just an internet friend. Ow! Ow! I'm just an internet nerd. Stop it. Doof, doof, doof. Hit me with the 4-piece. Stop talking to my wife. Oh, wake up in the hospital with the fucking broken arm. Where's Nibbles? Where's Nibbles?
Yes, ask me anything you want. Mm-hmm. Scalping? I'm not really sure. Oh shit. Yeah, is the McDonald's oh, they're 95% franchised by stores, but they're restaurants. But revenue is only 60% franchise. So that's pretty funny. It's a super mature business, man. McDonald's will start to fade at some point. They don't have that much land. They have $7 billion at cost. How much could that land be worth? Double, triple? Doesn't even matter. If it's 5x, it doesn't make a difference. The buildings require upkeep. So it really is, the land doesn't really make a difference. Retail is just a trash industry. It's very fatty. You can't rely on the fickleness of the customer. McDonald's coming back a little bit. Man, I want to short this shit. I want to short this shit.